This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Seems like when these two get together, it's always a slugfest, and Alabama won a close one last season.
Yeah, it was Alabama that finished out the 12th round in that slugfest, too. It usually seems like the team that lands the last big haymaker wins, and that was the Tide last time.
Well, I think that's why it's so important getting out the gates early. Both these teams know each other, don't like each other. Get out the gate strong.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The give on 4th down.
Oh, that's a great pickup by that dude.
Just a savvy veteran, productive.
Don't worry, you're not playing Georgia.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Race. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
I saw it. I was watching.
Really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top.
They went right over the ball.
Alabama that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
But another thing about that is that threw you off your game for the rest of the game. You weren't the same player after that.
They'll go to the ground.
Like everything was like you still like you played the rest of the game mad at that one play.
One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Yeah. Yes.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They want to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, come on. Like, he's looking at you the whole time. He still stays backing up. He's looking at you, run at him.
To be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
A hand to the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get
God, 2 guys come through and both miss.
The intensity is going to be big too, David.
2 guys come through. I'm looking at the replay.
These teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
Running back.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
19. I did it. I think I did one too.
They have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Running back.
Oh, yes, holding.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. field.
I can't shoot that gap no better than that. I can't shoot that gap. I can't hit that gap no better than that.
10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch it. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Power football with the run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense.
What the?
There's a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take
I'm hitting throw as soon as he snapped the ball. He had to. Was it a play action or something?
This defense coming up with points of their own.
I know, but I'm as soon as I hiked it, I went to throw it over there, and it was like he didn't throw it on time.
Reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out.
He didn't throw it on time at all.
Awesome work.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Untouched.
The defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6. And
Untouched.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You've got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get
He dropped it. He dropped it.
Down, and we can still have a better situation now because
Oh, man, oh, man.
3rd and short like that.
The things they do.
Just looking for a
He flat out dropped it.
Trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Flat out drop it. Hit him right in the hands.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long.
Oh, cool.
Some execution on a critical.
He was, oh my gosh, why my offensive lineman didn't block him? He's standing right in front of him and missed.
Trying to go with draw, and they didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front,
Yeah, like I said, you ain't playing Georgia.
Snap back, David had nowhere to go.
he had nowhere to go. But those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and then maybe he can make a move. So,
What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, like he's supposed to sit there. Like, what was the person stopping and then start moving again? As soon as I threw it, he had somewhere to go.
A 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side.
Oh my! What the fuck is going on? Like he was nowhere near the play out where I was throwing.
The country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the
no, I threw it and I clicked on him to cut in front of you, but he kept drifting on by.
Comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals. Yeah,
because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
He jumped it perfectly. Oh my gosh. He jumped it perfectly and was nowhere near the play.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50.
You can't jump that play no better than that.
They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got his man on the outside. Stopped after making the catch.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Running for it on 4th down. They stop it short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Here's the handoff. Discards a man. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
A little too anxious.
I'm the home team. The hell you jumping off sides like the crowd is bothering you? God, dog.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! What a catch and run for 6.
Run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tide offense rolls onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football.
No, got no push, no push.
Situations before, so you got to come back.
No push, D-line.
It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground game on the left. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there.
If you would have needed 3, that would have been a stop.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back.
I know.
Where they need to go.
I know.
Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a right back.
He's going to let it go.
And what?
Jack, gimme push grinning squinting face.
For a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the...
No, dude, our hands were all intertwined. Like, there's no way he comes down with that.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8.
No way he comes down with that.
You got morsed.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up
Wayne said I got mossed. I said, yeah, I know.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
Man, he getting hemmed up there.
Sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown.
Rolling on the floor laughing face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing.
Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in.
That's crazy. The number 11, the receiver was blocking up in the end zone, wouldn't let my dude go.
Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Oh, he's going to take a chance. He's brought down at the 6.
Man, that CB got him up.
Yeah, he did.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really
It's crazy how that's not the play I picked.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, wants to throw. He's open on the right.
That is not the play art or nothing. Like, well, I had to hot route him to do something different.
Really good job by the quarterback.
I had to hot route him to do something different. That wasn't the original play I picked.
Attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
I got hit at the same. I said I got hit. My offensive line couldn't. No one held their block for a second. Like I dropped. As soon as I dropped back, I was pressured.
In this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Come on, man. A three-man rush. A three-man rush. They made their way through.
Timeout called by the
A three-man rush, and I had 5 blockers.
One remaining in the half.
You threw to the only guy that was double covered.
And the ball didn't get there because I got hit. He was supposed to be. He was going to be open, but the ball was thrown short.
You had a guy wide open.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flat. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
After the misfire, now on second down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll give it to the back. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further.
I did not want to fair catch it. Like,
fair catch at the 10.
Oh well.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Pressure coming.
Oh, come on, man.
And that is interception number.
Everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Risking a fumble.
How about that D coming up with a play like that?
That's trash, man. Like, I don't have stars across my whole offensive line. Nobody's holding the block.
And LSU has done that
Nobody's holding the block.
Wow.
It's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock.
I'm throwing the ball 50 yards downfield. The ball goes 10 yards. Because my offensive lineman not let a guy go untouched.
Because they come to LSU and become stars.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That's terrible.
First half,
A three-man rush is getting back there on 5 guys.
Three-man rush did get pressure on that one.
Ready to go here in the second half. And And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
This game. 3-man rush. Wow.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize
1, 2, 3 guys.
every
Not touching anybody.
Put your
Yellow
best
jerseys
plays
in front of
together,
them.
start
Not
this
touching
drive
anybody.
off, and we're good to go.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Look at that. Number 90 came through untouched.
Keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
The ball's thrown behind him. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, defensively,
He's in front of him by 4. The ball's thrown behind him.
To be aggressive, you got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again.
The ball is thrown where your guys have the opportunity to knock it down.
Second half.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't
That's just crazy. It's crazy.
Between the streets in my home.
This is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right.
You said what the hell is going on?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 4.
Cat boy chest hurt now.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
Oh my God!
They can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time.
I don't have stars sitting in front of them, but they just letting them just go around just right through the block. Like, that's amazing. Number 74 has a big ass star under him. He just went past the dude like he wasn't even there.
Not what they had in mind.
Lift him.
Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete.
I had to slow down for the ball.
2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
DB does an outstanding job here.
The ball was thrown so short, I had to slow down to try to come back and get the ball.
No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got an open man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Oh.
They can rely on this guy.
I don't know what made me go that way. I was trying to cut up straight. Something made me kind of drift over to the right.
Small game, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh my! It's just everything is.
Pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to.
Like everything is thrown behind. Like if he throws it towards the sideline, it's a catch. He throws it. My dude has to turn all the way around. He had to turn all the way around.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this.
Yeah, in college, you only got to get one in, I guess.
On your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The give from the gun. Running with power. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Oh, he is?
Death Valley has a well-earned rep of
What?
being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything
Oh,
on
okay.
the side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Got enough space. And he's
Well, I didn't hit speed burst at all until I got up to him. I don't know. I didn't hit speed burst until I got right up to him, and then I hit it to try to beat him to the sideline.
They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I wasn't looking. I was looking at the game, and then when I like looked back, I hit the button like thinking I'm changing screens.
And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Lining up to cover the kick.
Yeah, I was looking up at the game.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Tide
What happens when the game's going crazy on the TV? And you looking up to see what's going on.
Sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
Yeah.
And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for
Like
it.
the commentator's like, oh, so I looked up, and then when I looked back down, I had hit the button already.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He uncorks one deep.
Pick that. I didn't want you to knock it down.
It falls incomplete.
You see it in football.
I did not want him to. I'm like, just, I'm ready to hit the button to pick it, and the other dude jumped up and knocked it down. I had two guys there. One underneath should have picked it. 29 should have picked it.
Not this time.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete.
Definitely should have been picked.
Yeah, I know.
The defense denying in the first down.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game, to play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
That boy having chest pains again.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, nice too to have the defense.
The juke was sick.
Inside the 30. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I was just trying to make sure dude didn't hit me square that was right in front of me. I know he was going to juke out like that.
Gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows
Just straight wheels.
Both the moves.
A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
It's complete to the right. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I don't know why my team's so tired.
Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's
Good
going to have to
tackle,
step up
good
and make a play, David. And get
That could have been dangerous there. It was nobody over there but that one guy.
That you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs.
That could have been a big play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The RPO, it's complete. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta hit pause. 2 seconds here.
Put the pause on him.
All right, I'm back.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Alabama.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Reddick. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Second down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The gift of the single
Look,
back.
way to come on from the backside,
He's knocked down in the
Ian.
backfield. He'll lose a couple. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Ooh, crashed hard.
I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Right down the middle.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
And they'll finally bring him down.
They gave me the wrong dude. They gave me the dude underneath,
Nice play
like in
design
front of
on
him
that.
instead of the dude.
Easy for your quarterback.
They gave me the
It's easy to
they
see
gave me the
what's
wrong
happening
guy.
right in front of you, over the middle of the field.
They gave me the dude underneath.
Or dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage, and just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
And
Good
he's
tackle,
able to
good
shed
tackle.
one tackle and gets a pretty
Good tackle. They gave me the dude underneath. I had that one.
The shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back, because of course you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed.
Damn, he do block 2 people.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Precision blocking up.
I don't understand. You tell them there's so many things they need to change about this game. You tell guys to play the outside, they give up the outside. You tell the guys to crash the middle, they give up the middle. You tell the guys to play underneath, they let you get underneath. Like, if you're telling them that, I'd rather them sell out what you're telling them to do and give up something else. If I'm saying play inside, the whole outside should be wide open, like not trying to be funny. You tell him play inside and do slant or do a drag, and he's wide open and giving up the inside.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, they get another big run for a 1st down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous.
That was a decent size hole they opened up there for them.
The 35, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. He's off to the races. At the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. South Carolina.
Come on, defense.
In Columbia, but it's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 10 over the Coyotes. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about...
Okay, that was a good run. Way to use your man downfield.
28 after a pickup of 3.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking for a crease. It's Reddick. They open the lane, and he hit it again.
Come on, man. Somebody get some penetration back here.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Oh, he came through there. How many times they gonna let me come through there and he run right by the
This
dude?
game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Good block. Wow.
Stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
They flattened everybody over there.
Wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Man, come on, defense. Step up here.
Clicking, they're set up with another first down. Run it with the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I'll keep letting him get in this third and short.
Third down defenses. It really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long. So that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On the move.
All right, there we go.
Thought they could just run it on third and short, but this
There we go. Now the crowd will be going crazy.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Extending the play. He's going to run it.
What the fuck?
Will get the first down.
Yeah, they decided
That was a broken play.
and they get rewarded. He makes a quick
It was a broken play. He should have been tackled.
Nice job by this offense, and specifically the QB making a nice
Wow.
Alabama with a
The end hit him. He trips go right over the top of him.
leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4.
That was a freaking broken play. Did they let him convert on it?
Dandy all tied up late in the 4th.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running behind that left side.
What?
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense.
He was hit like he got 4 more yards after the dive or after the.
Becomes very manageable.
Oh man! Oh man!
Now the whole playbook's short.
Can
Man.
Jonathan QB will him a victory?
Man! Oh man!
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Come on, guys!
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like
Field goal, we're going for it.
Boom! What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down.
There we go.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense.
About time y'all came up with a play.
Short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They want to run it left here. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, defense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Will they try to win it here or be content to play for
Man. Terrible play call.
We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set.
No, box it better be a first. It better be a first.
The quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to find his man.
I hit the wrong button. I hit my finger slipped.
This could be huge in a tie game.
My finger slipped. Oh my gosh. I was looking one way because
The pressure was rising.
I was looking one way. My finger barely grazed the button. That's why it was a soft toss because my finger barely touched the button.
He's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can
Wow.
feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't be able to connect down.
Honestly, that was a motion caption because I'm pounding the hell out of triangle.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator.
That was a motion caption. No, I'm not saying he didn't, but I didn't purposely go over there and do it, is what I'm saying.
And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody, like forcing an incomplete.
Throws for the end zone.
That
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. In the final moments, they've taken the lead.
That's terrible. I'm hitting triangle.
Interference.
I'm hitting triangle.
Take
Oh my
almost all
gosh.
the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th.
Like, I don't understand on that play how they the same. Yeah. It is what it is.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can.
It is
as they
what it
try to
is.
put together this final drive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 1st down. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. You know what's great about rivalry
That's
games?
terrible.
Each side
I don't understand how you can rush 3 and get so much pressure with just rushing 3.
lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm hitting triangle and they make man what? That's not the animation it was supposed to allow him to do. This was the guy I was trying to throw it to right here. What makes this terrible is he's supposed to keep running. He just stops. He's supposed to block him. Come on, 75. This is where I'm throwing the ball. He hasn't. The ball goes 10 yards. That's a glitch in the game. He's past him, and he just stopped running. Keep going across your route. Maybe I got a shot at catching that.